In the early days of World War II, an unstoppable military strategy shocked the world. Swift, ruthless, and overwhelming, it was called Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War. But what was Blitzkrieg? How did it revolutionize warfare? And why did it change the course of history forever? Let's find out. Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War, was a revolutionary strategy developed by the German military in the 1930s. The idea was simple but devastatingly effective. Focus all firepower on a single point of enemy lines to break through, then push forward rapidly with tanks, mechanized infantry, and air support. The goal? Overwhelm the enemy before they could even react. This was no ordinary warfare. Instead of long, drawn-out battles like in World War I, Blitzkrieg aimed for quick, decisive victories. The roots of Blitzkrieg can be traced back to World War I. Trench warfare had led to a bloody stalemate, with millions of lives lost for minimal gains. After the war, German military thinkers, like Heinz Guderian, sought to avoid such deadlocks in the future. Drawing from British ideas about tank warfare and lessons from their own experiences, the Germans combined speed, coordination, and surprise into a new doctrine. This would become the backbone of Blitzkrieg. The first real test of Blitzkrieg came in September 1939 when Germany invaded Poland. The Germans launched a coordinated attack with dive bombers from the Luftwaffe destroying communication lines, tanks smashing through Polish defenses, and infantry following closely behind. Within just 5 weeks, Poland fell. The world was stunned. The success of Blitzkrieg wasn't a one-time fluke. In 1940, Germany launched its lightning war against France and the Low Countries. This time, they bypassed the heavily fortified Maginot Line and swept through Belgium's Ardennes forest. France, thought to have the most powerful army in Europe, collapsed in just 6 weeks. Blitzkrieg had proven its might again. So, what made Blitzkrieg so effective? It relied on 3 core principles. Speed. The rapid movement of tanks and infantry overwhelmed defenders before they could regroup. Surprise. Attacking at weak points, often where the enemy least expected. Coordination. Tanks, planes, and infantry worked together seamlessly to punch through defenses and encircle enemy forces. German Stuka bombers struck terror from the skies, clearing the way for panzers to advance. Radio communication ensured every unit moved like one giant, deadly machine. But Blitzkrieg wasn't invincible. By 1941, Germany's invasion of the Soviet Union revealed its weaknesses. The vast size of the USSR and its brutal winters slowed the Germans down. Supply lines became overstretched, and the Soviets learned to counter the lightning war with sheer numbers and scorched earth tactics. Later in the war, at battles like Stalingrad and Kursk, the Blitzkrieg came to a grinding halt. Meanwhile, the Allies adapted. Superior industrial production, combined with air superiority, allowed them to blunt the German strategy. Blitzkrieg worked best when the enemy was unprepared, but as the war dragged on, that advantage disappeared.